next generation. That's it's like a church. It's hard to get trained to bid because they're always they're going a million miles an hour. It's kind of at least you just have that's what you just kind of every time you have success, even within 1 hour, one meeting, I mean that's totally insane. That's better than what they have. And they those old guys there's no way that makes community improvements will happen.
Good morning, we are facing our YouTube live. You don't have to get quiet.
Hello.
This is your chance.
Let me tell you all my secrets.
There's money to be made. Go viral. All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order. All of the aldermen are here, along with our attorney, Rocky Eaton, our clerk, Melissa Martin. And I would like to ask Alderman Mike Lott if he would lead us in the prayer and the pledge.
Father God, I thank you for your love for us. And Lord, I pray that you'll make us mindful every day, every minute of every day, that you are present with us. So with that in mind, Father, I pray that tonight you'll help us to keep in mind that the things that we say, the things that we do, you know everything. So help us to be mindful of that and not only try to work hard tonight to do what's best for the citizens for our town, but more importantly, to please you. Of course, in your name I pray.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
Okay.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there a motion to accept the consent agenda numbers 1 through 4?
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, public comment. I'm gonna kind of change this around just to screw everybody up, but anyway, just kind of just come up and tell us what's going on.
Sure. Good evening. My name is Katarina Brock, and I am your National American Miss Mississippi team. First, thank you for the opportunity and let me come introduce myself to you. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a graduating junior at VHS. I'll be competing at nationals in Orlando in November to represent our great state and our great city. Till then, I'm available for volunteer work and will be giving out my survival bags to the homeless community. So again, thank you for your time, and I will leave you with a smile and a great Panther attitude.
Awesome. Thank you.
If you would, we'd love to get a photograph with you if you don't mind. We're not photogenic, but we.
She is.
Where do you
You're
work?
lucky. Like you go in the middle, they'll get behind you. They've done this once or
Okay, wait a minute.
One leg behind the other. Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
And Henry, let me get one like this. Can I get one? This is one?
Everyone take a silly picture.
Not with us, but we do have something we can drop off somewhere.
Do you need?
Which office do you work in? I know you.
I work in nephrology at Asper Clinic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I fed you lunch.
You may have.
Thank y'all for y'all's patience. I know those things take some time, but obviously we root for our people and I know Katarina will represent us very well. And I knew it was gonna be a long meeting anyway, so time does not matter for the next 4 hours. 4 hours?
Are we done yet?
Yes. Now let's hold up. All righty, hey, Miss Libby. Wait, no, we can actually take care of this internally, right? Let's take care of this before I get to that, right?
Okay.
Hey, we've got, hey, Dee Dee, someone up here. Hey, Miss Libby, we're gonna get you when we get to that motion on here. Yeah, we can get you when we actually get to that spot.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, Ms.
Hey, Dee Dee, come on up here.
Hey, how are y'all? Can I borrow yours? Can you just pass it?
Sure.
My hand yours has the perks of getting to know me.
That's right.
I just wanted to come and introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Dee Dee Ellis. I'm the Executive Director of Kids Hope Child Advocacy Center. We are located in Hattiesburg. We serve 7 counties. We serve Lamar, Forest, Marion, Lawrence, Jeff Davis, Covington, and Perry counties. And we specifically work with local law enforcement and child protection services to provide services to children and families that are involved in allegations of abuse. The types of cases that we work are the most egregious. So they're felony level cases. It's your child sexual abuse cases, your felony level physical abuse, human trafficking, witness to violent crimes, and child death cases. And I really came tonight just to say thank you. Last year, I worked with the mayor and Miss Melissa, and we discussed the need for some additional funding for our organization. So we are a nonprofit, and historically, we had been receiving an annual allocation from Forest County Board of Supervisors, and we were asking for an increase in that. As you can imagine, out of the 7 counties I listed, Forest County does have the largest number of children that we serve on an annual basis. And with that, Forest County was also significantly the lowest average rate per kid that we were receiving in terms of an annual allocation. And so when we went to the Board of Supervisors, they said, we'll entertain a little bit of an increase to what we give you, but we'd like for you to seek out some additional funding from both the city of Petal and the city of Hattiesburg. And so we worked on that last year, and we were successful with that. And I wanted to thank you guys for that annual allocation that you have been giving our organization. And obviously, I wouldn't be here if you weren't about to start talking budget season. And so you all know I'm here to say, please keep giving us money. But I really want to tell you what your dollars have been doing and how they've been supporting children and families in Petal. And so over the last year, kids have served 1,558 children. That's a lot of kids in 7 counties. The way that we've done that is to provide opportunities for kids to feel heard, supported, and protected. And kids have an opportunity to be heard through our forensic interview process, which is an audio and video interview with a child that's really just is done to elicit a child's statement, a narrative about any and all adverse experiences that they've had. We only get involved at the request of law enforcement and child protection services. So there's active investigations going on to support these families. So of the 1,500 kids that we serve, 638 of those, so 41% of our cases were out of Forest County. It's a lot. 111 of them reside within the city of Petal. Okay. So of that, I told you what the allegations were. In terms of the 111 kids, we specifically provided 43 forensic interviews for children that live in Petal. 48 kids received family advocacy services, which includes referrals to trauma-focused mental health services and forensic medical exams. And all 111 received coordinated case management. So why is that number so much higher? Because when we get involved in a case, we stay involved until there's a final disposition on the case, whether that's closed through youth court, closed through CPS, no longer investigating. It might be closed after it's reached a plea agreement or it's been prosecuted. And so 111 kids have an open case, whether it's under investigation, pending grand jury, pending trial within the city of Petal. And we are consistently on a monthly basis discussing those cases with our multidisciplinary team, so law enforcement, CPS, prosecutors, medical, mental health, in an effort to make sure that the kids in those cases don't fall through the cracks and that they have access to the services that we think is in the best interest of them. And so in this letter that I've provided you, it really just kind of breaks down the number of services that we've provided, translated it into a general idea of hours that we've spent providing those services and dollar amounts so that you can see where your $7,500 annually is going. And through those 111 kids, you'll see that we provided services that far exceeded that $7,500. But we just want to say thank you, and we want to ask that you continue to consider supporting us so that we can continue to do the work that we do to support kids and families in Petal. I will stop talking. I could stay up here all night and make the meeting 6 hours if I need to. But I did want to ask if, just give an opportunity for you guys to ask any questions that you might have about our organization. I think I've only been here to speak once before, and most of you are newer faces to me. So any questions you have?
How long has the organization been in existence? It's been a little while now.
Yeah, we opened in 2015, and so to date we've served. We have a fundraiser Friday night, which you're all invited to. There's tickets online, you can go. But all of you too. But we have served to date almost 6,000 children across the counties that we serve.
Yeah, I actually had gotten introduced originally to the organization through our police department and some of the work they end up having to do. And I know some of us, we don't have to deal with this, but God bless you and the work you guys are doing. And a lot of folks don't understand about our police department has to deal with a lot of that as well. So it's an ugly side of, I guess, the human condition. But anyway, God bless what y'all are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty, Dr. Malden, come on up here. I'm gonna tell you to come turn around and speak back that way.
I'm going to speak exactly
I
to
have
you.
no idea.
I have no idea.
I personally have no update. I will
Good
say that.
evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Barbara Malden, and I'm here to talk about fluoridation in our water. Fluoridation in our water provides a wonderful service for our kids. It's something that was voted in when I advocated for it back in 2011, and it has been an amazing avenue of service to the children of this community. It provides good water that allows the children to grow better, stronger teeth. As I had told before, it makes teeth much more dense, so therefore they are more likely to resist decay. Resisting decay is a lifelong part that's being built. It's like building a great foundation to a house. If you build a poor foundation, it won't be very long before the house falls. And many people who are raised in Perry County and in Greene County and in Forest County where they don't receive fluoridation, they don't have kids that have great teeth like we do. But every day we do not add fluoride to the water, those children aren't getting that benefit. That benefit is every day for every child. It is more important for the younger, but it's still, with anyone who's still developing a tooth, and even for adults, it provides a consistent source of fluoridation, and that is important for dental health. It is antibacterial, and it also provides a very strong tooth surface. So I'm here to advocate for the fact that we have this in place, we're just not providing it. And to me, that's being irresponsible. So it's time to figure this out, and whoever is the stonewaller here needs to back down. Let's do what you said you were gonna do, which is to fluoridate the water.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Prove me
I
wrong.
mean, we're not stonewalling. I have no update since the last time. I don't know if Matt did. We've kind of had a couple crashes in other areas that probably got us going on that.
Yeah, I hadn't even a chance to.
So we really don't even know what the numbers are, but obviously you'll still endeavor to see what those numbers are so the board can make some
Then I get a
decisions.
chance, I'll call around, see what all.
Matt, what was the price last time you got checked? You remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I got it written down in my office.
Part of the problem now is gonna be the agitators,
Yeah, the agitators is actually.
or did I just rename a piece of equipment on the agitator sound?
No, it's about right. It's
Like a pump or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, it's the pumps that.
You
pump
pour it in there and it gets it into the system.
We'll have to rework all them, probably.
They haven't worked in a while.
Has it been since 2020, we hadn't had it? Since the COVID?
As far as I know.
I thought it was a little after that, maybe right around then though. Anyway, it's been a little while,
Yeah.
over a year. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just let us know whenever if you let me know, I'll let them know. We'll go from there. Anyway, thank you, Dr. Mullin.
Thank you. And by the way, I am your water princess. I ride around to my apartments a lot. So I'm always calling the city water department, say, by the way, we have another leak on
You were
board.
doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to help the city so we're not wasting that
Somebody
water,
today-
okay?
Somebody today
Thank
said-
you. I appreciate it.
Somebody today was saying something about, like, I hate to bother you. It's like, no, man, y'all are our eyes and ears out there. And that's for the police department, fire department, the public works and all of us, you know, so. I'd rather have a 22,000 eyes out there as opposed to just the limited resources that we've got. So anyway, appreciate you.
Dr. Mullin, always glad to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, we'll take that, get that inside here, won't we? Okay. All right, no proclamations and resolutions. Bids and quotes, all the fun stuff. Number 5, request to open sealed bids for solid waste service. I do not know why we did that. I will take full responsibility. In fact, we should have opened them when we accepted them, but I digress. Anyway, let's see what we got here. This will be a little confusing from this one.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Good luck now. So we'll open waste management first.
I think it's.
I think so.
It's out there.
Tony, I did not approve for you to open that.
Is there a motion for me to open these?
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
I don't want to, I'll be honest with you. The confusing part, Will, is we'll have to decipher what these are, but you're fixing to get some very raw numbers, right now. I think you will, if I can, if I can decipher them.
There's nothing in there.
I can watch that again on YouTube later. Hey, Waste Managers. Yeah, hey, Jay, how's it going?
Good.
You know, I should have called you guys up here and y'all just kind of gone through this. We got the, we're just looking for a raw number. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Oh, we got you here.
What's going on over there?
That's to us.
We'll be here at 10 o'clock.
He's trying to figure out why this is through.
Oh, okay. We threw this at everybody several different ways. Obviously, you know, in this line of work, it is a first world problem when you're talking about picking up trash and debris. As I've come to notice in over a decade, we all want the gold service, but we want to pay for the bronze. But anyway, so you're gonna get some very raw numbers, which there's a lot, but I'll just give you this one. It's basically 2 numbers I'll give you. And this would be without debris service. There's 2 different ways you can do it. One is with us paying the disposal, and one is with the provider paying the disposal. Obviously, we're paying for it either way. The rate payer is. This is not tax dollars. These are fees that we charge each month. But roughly 4,000 customers. This would be picking up with an ASL. Or is it, I always say it's ALS or something. I always call it the one-armed bandit. That's from one driver. If I ever get in the garbage business, I'm gonna be the driver of that truck, because when it's raining, it's cold, when it's hot, you're sitting in the truck and you're just picking up garbage. But anyway, that number is $26.84. With disposals, $29.95. So there's a bunch of other numbers here. We'll sort through all of those as we go forward and look at everything.
One with debris and one without.
Yeah, that's without
That's
debris.
without debris.
Yeah, that's without debris.
And what was the,
And we had looked at and had spoken with the folks that are right now, we do a mixture. Melissa's keeping me straight.
Play smart for you.
you don't know?
How'd you know where that?
We were listening to this?
Okay, but she's gonna find it. I'm waiting for this one.
What
there were some thoughts about us getting back into the debris business. There's a lot of things that I thought as alderman and as mayor that I would never say. That was one of them, that we would, I don't mean this in a negative way, but in a lot of ways, debris is call it a loser. But just because it's just such a tough thing, the way we do debris, and every city deals with that. The amount that we pick up, residents get frustrated.
Workers get
Thank you.
frustrated.
Y'all notice the work Melissa's doing, I just want to note that.
We didn't go on budget, she won't hurry.
During budget season, yeah. Okay, now, let's go,
This is waste pro.
okay, is this, yes. Is this where we're at here? Without debris? Okay,
That's
with,
rear load, that's what somebody on the truck. See, they put it on more things.
okay.
So,
I will give the rear loader, which is the higher of their numbers, they could do the ASL too. Without debris is 1575 and 1950, with disposal. Is there any debris? With debris is 2780. Okay. Let's see.
and then the debris only was 1333.
Debris on?
Yeah, they only did debris. That's saying debris only 1333.
What was that last number?
1333.
40.
That's just debris on
Who would do
That's
that?
all of them got.
We got,
Waste pro.
That was waste pro.
Who's gonna get just debris? Not get the trash.
I don't know, but we did many options because we wanted to, there's valid reasons to have to split it up, because some don't have the other ones running 3 trucks. But except for anyway, thanks. Maximize.
Who is that?
yeah, this is Clearwater.
Did you do that? What's your request that?
Okay, we got a debris only at $9 a month,
You want out?
$9 a month
For debris
for
only.
debris only, Clearwater. And that's one of the things we're seeing from the other bidders, is that there is somewhat of a desire that we would look into us getting back into the debris business. And, we'll just have to sort that out over the next week or so. I think contract's up at the end of, September. But, let's see, we've got some Waste Pro people here, got Shay McGee. Shay's a, where you at right now? Okay.
That's Christiana.
You told me that. I was thinking Long Beach for some reason. What a great town. Mayor Jimmy Rafferty.
I'll make a motion, we take all these under advisement.
Can I add an amendment to that?
Comment or whatever.
I want to make a motion to set up the selection committee of
Oh, yeah,
mayor
we do
and
need to
city
do
clerk.
that. Yeah, we do need to do
Put
that.
that on my motion.
I'll say mayor, city clerk, Alderman Brickson. I know.
Good, that's actually a good catch.
I definitely didn't get a text
He's
message.
starting to pay attention.
Right now, they're gonna blame us.
That's
So I know.
I definitely didn't get a text
Sit too close to
message.
the
Appreciate everybody that bidded that,
You're gonna be in trouble, man.
and everything. Some kind of what they're in, necessary service that is provided.
And you
And that we would have the-
second that, you gonna second
Just
it?
a second.
And the selection committee of us three will make a recommendation to the board,
Okay.
as a whole, and everything. So appreciate you guys being here and, doing that. It's not fun for us either, so.
To be clear, we only.
All right, got a motion, got a second, the second was the,
Two copies.
Blake.
Alderman Nobles, all in favor? Okay, there is no old business. Number 6, request to approve the July 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 7, request to authorize the mayor to execute a lease agreement for, with the Pedal Arts Council.
I would like to make a motion with the following request. That certain office space is surplus property that Pedal Arts Council is organized and existing under the laws of Mississippi. That the Arts Council is tax exempt with the IRS. That the Arts Council is a bona fide nonprofit corp. To authorize the mayor to enter a lease agreement with the Arts Council. And to allow the Arts Council to coordinate with the city clerk for use of the Pedal Civic Center at no cost for programs, meetings, and events supporting the Pedal community.
Hey, I second that same.
Good Melissa would like
Took
that.
the words right out of your mouth.
It's like, yeah,
Tell us, it's all right there.
This agreement, we have a proposed lease agreement that would be binding. We're authorizing the mayor to enter an agreement, but it's not for a specific term. So the parties, they're not locked in, it's month to month. And so to that extent, it's not binding beyond the month.
Understood. 30 days is what the contract calls because it gives the will to.
Motion and a second.
Is this
All
one
in favor?
Do we
And
need?
now we're gonna let you
Yeah.
talk. I didn't want you to
You already got it, but go ahead and come up.
Yeah, don't, yeah.
I just didn't want you to talk them out of anything. Get the vote on record.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
I suspect.
I do have a few words to say,
Yeah,
but I
absolutely.
think you took care of it all. That was exactly what I was going to say, so we appreciate you. and thank you for
Appreciate
this.
what you guys do. I think you guys are, I guess, kind of, when I look at your group, I see the opportunity there.
Thank y'all.
I have
And
a
I
whole
see that in our
list
entire
of,
city.
programs and projects that we're involved in from now until December. Meetings, art classes, arts trail, holiday market, festival of trees. We've got things lined up for quite some time, so,
If you'll give us a list that we might put it on the city's website too.
okay, good.
Anything we can do to help promote, let us know.
We can do that.
Thank you for what you did.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Melissa,
Thank you, lady.
I abstain on that.
Because of you.
All right, number 8. Request to accept an engagement letter with Butler Snow for the 2022 continuing disclosure statement. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Number 9, request to terminate employee 21748 in the police department effective July 20th, 2023.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 10, request to refund cash bond in the amount of $314.25 to K. Stevens.
Motion.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Number 11, request to pay estimate 3 in the amount of $168,000 for $320.97 to Warren Pavement Inc. for 2022 overlay per SDW.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the reason you're seeing 2022 is we actually let that contract out and gave them a huge grace period before we gave them a notice to proceed. And it really worked out well for us, I think. Number 12, request to accept the resignation of, is that Miss Ada?
I don't know, maybe you got the phone, you must be married.
Well, who is it?
This Ada has an assistant now.
What? Well, go ahead and answer it.
It's about a fire truck warranty.
Go ahead and answer it.
Ada's got the plan.
That's gonna show up on the minutes somehow. Request to accept the resignation of Bobby Ocker from the fire department effective August 5th. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
And number 13, request to accept bid on infield turf at Robert E. Russell Sports Complex per SDW recommendation, understanding, I guess.
Well,
Let's
I
make
don't need to know which one.
We, think we wanna go. Y'all did it?
I
we
think,
need to legally make a motion in a second and then come back and re-amend it.
I think.
We actually have a choice here, so
Well,
reason,
we
so it's
got-
not a straight up.
We got a motion, we got a motion.
Yeah, I think just for
2
some,
fields, 4 fields, 4 fields with the sidelines.
some in-depth questions about some of the numbers. Is there a possibility with a potential contract that we could go and look at this in executive session briefly at the end of the meeting?
More than fine with me.
Okay, I'll make that motion
Second.
and just push that to the end.
Okay.
Go, Greg.
Hold up, skip over. Yeah, we're just gonna skip over it through that. Okay, number 14, request to accept a sub-award agreement with MDQ for water upgrades on West 7th, Highland, Petal Drive, and Garden Lanes. Is there a
I will
motion?
make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Request to accept sub-award agreement with MDQ for cured in-place pipe. Is there a motion?
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 16, request to accept subaward agreement with NDQ for Cherry Lynn Drive Culvert. Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
You seem like I'm repeating myself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Number 17, request to accept subaward agreement with NDQ for Castle Woods Sewer.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 18, request to accept subaward agreement with NDQ for Eastover Sewer.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 19, request to accept subaward agreement with NDQ for Evelyn Gandy Parkway North Water Sewer Infrastructure.
Motion.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, what was that we just did? Okay, we had ARPA funds, American Rescue Plan Act's money that was given to us, it seems like, I don't know, it seems like when I was in high school, it seems like it was so long ago, it was a long time ago. But anyway, they had come out with, the Lieutenant Governor came out with a plan, that we could double that money if we gave them the plans to get approved. Well, last Friday, we got approved for those plans, so this was the turning our $2.6 million into $5.2 million. We hadn't gotten that money yet. But anyway, this is one of the phases and the steps that the plans have actually been approved. So we are working hard to double our money. We've got to have it. It's $5.2 million. We could, if they gave us $15 million, we've got places to put it. So anyway, appreciate the patience of the board and their diligence on trying to get outside monies whenever it's available. So good job. Number 20, request to donate 2 office chairs with those asset numbers in the police department to Sand Hill Attendance Center.
Motion.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Nay.
Opposed? Yeah. Number 21, request to set hearing date of August 22nd, 2023 at 6 p.m. for the following properties: 60 Harrington Road and 201 Maywood Drive. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 22, request to approve authorization to release data with Cadence Insurance. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
That's some stuff that you had sent out, correct? Okay.
It's,
All,
it's just like basically giving them the sensitive, health insurance sensitive information.
oh, okay. Just some legal stuff. All right. Got a motion, got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All righty, seminars and travel, number 23, request to reimburse Shaylin Davidson, $92 for meals, $74.77 for a hotel stay while attending Mississippi Telecommunicator class in Mendenhall, June 5th through the 9th. Is there a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 24, request to authorize Craig Lott to attend CIT International Conference in Detroit on August 13th through the 18th. Total cost $230. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
He actually is pretty high ranking in that stuff, doesn't he? That's why.
So he says.
That's why his number, I mean, that's why his price was so cheap.
That's pretty
They-
good.
they- Yeah, they handle some of his stuff. Yeah.
Don't bring back some cool weather.
All righty, number 25, request to authorize Recreation Department to attend field management class at Millsaps College on August 16th. Total cost, we love it, Josh,
Oh, yeah.
zero.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hey, and just Josh, explain what that is, because this is critical with all our new grass and soccer fields and all we're putting over there.
Turf management along with artificial turf management. Something that we need to have anyway. It's awesome.
Good job.
Thanks for thinking of going forward, because like I said, we're investing in the facilities, we've got to invest in the training too, so thank you for getting us smart on that.
All righty, number 26, under orders and ordinances, number 26, request to adopt orders promoting Dylan Anglin and Jordan Marshall to first-class firefighter at a rate of $12.8205 per hour effective August 8th. All in favor?
Aye.
27, request to adopt order transferring Drew Crash from 80-hour captain to shift lieutenant at a rate of 14.6011 per hour effective August 8th.
Motion.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 28, request to adopt an order hiring Kaylin Wright in the police department as a first-class dispatcher at a rate of $15.96 per hour, effective August 7th. Is there a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 29, request to adopt an order transferring Jeremy Brown to sergeant in detectives division at a rate of $21.64 per hour. And Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Get him out of patrol car. That's good. You dragged him out there,
Third,
didn't you?
request to adopt order promoting officer Charlie Sims to a sergeant rate at $20.61 per hour, effective August 9th.
You not gonna be sheriff no more?
Motion, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And when you have somebody bump up, it does clear space out for the other guys to get promotions as well. And that's not always the case. Oh, wait, who's back here? Oh, okay.
Christian Stewart. What do you think?
No, it's she. She's ahead, I'm behind. Number 31, request to adopt order hiring Christian Stewart in the water department at a rate of $12 per hour, effective August 9th, pending drug screen and physical.
Motion, second.
But don't get the other give a speech.
All in favor?
Aye.
Christian, where you at?
I'm right here.
All right, it's usually customary that you come up and give a speech to everyone.
A speech? I'll do something little about myself.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, I'm a wife and mom to 2 girls. I've been a stay-at-home mom pretty much the last 11 years. I'm ready to get in the workforce. We've lived here for about 1.5 years, and we love this town. My husband's trying to retire here, so pick me. Please. And that's about it. First questions.
Awesome. Any questions?
Well, thank you for your husband's service. Thank you for your service while you ran as a signal. individual. Appreciate that.
Awesome. Look forward to you getting on board with us.
You can help us in our IT.
Yeah. Good deal. Okay, and the mayor's report, as I said on Friday, we got the other, at least on paper, the approval of the other half of our money. We've got the plans and everything, and work is proceeding as well. You may have seen me mention something recently about the opportunity from a cleanup standpoint and code enforcement standpoint. When the new bridge is coming in, I know we've got high hopes for that area. And from an investment standpoint and a development standpoint, a lot of opportunity. That's some of the cheapest land you're going to find around here on both sides of the river. And there's some pretty big plans, and Lord, I hope we're all around long enough to see some of that stuff happen. But anyway, it's a marathon, and so we're just going to try to make it a little bit better, a little each day. So anyway, we do need to see the need for an executive session. Motion second, all in favor? All right, folks, any comments? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say it.
I got this word.
Yes.
I done do that, right? I done thank Mr. Steve Stringer, and I done thank y'all, I thank the whole board. Y'all did my class, and I'm growing good today. I like it. And I done said y'all, get Mr. Steve, get it done. And I love it.
Good
When I
job,
come
Steve.
down that through that day, I could have speed it, but I drove through it.
Hey, Matthew, y'all make sure you put the car down
I
there,
did.
too. Make sure she's not gonna speed on it now.
And I don't worry.
I just went down there 100 miles an hour today, so.
It's one.
Yes, ma'am.
The new contract will be effective 1 October.
Oh, yeah.
Start.
Oh, y'all gonna let us know about it when y'all do.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be eating some Toms between now and then. Yeah.
Y'all gonna let us decide, right?
We gotta make that call. I wish we didn't, but I.
Who with y'all make the call?
This is with That's with
I do see everybody from a certain way. As mentioned, we are in budget.